Welcome to Iceland, where fire and ice collide to create one of the most breathtaking landscapes on Earth. Carved by glaciers, lit by auroras, and roaring with waterfalls, lies the raw, untamed soul of Iceland. Let me present my Iceland travel series to you, where I will take you on a ride with me through the magnanimous mountains, craters, dozens of waterfalls, nature baths, and black sand beaches. In this particular video, which is the first video of my Iceland travel series, I will give you all the information and links which you should definitely know before start packing your bags. So let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome to my first video of Iceland travel series. I will divide the entire video in 3 parts and will give you all the important links in video description. Part 1. Things to know before you apply your visa. First question. What kind of visa do you require for Iceland? You require Schengen Tourist Visa for Iceland. You can visit VFS Global website, fill the form, book an appointment with VFS Global, and if everything goes well, you will get your visa within 2 to 3 weeks from the appointment date. But here is a catch. Getting an appointment as VFS Global is very hard, especially for Iceland, because the country is very small and almost all seasons are tourist seasons. So you should start the process at least 5 to 6 months before the actual travel date. Second question. Do I have to book my flight and finalize my entire itinerary before I go to VFS Global? Flight, yes. Final itinerary, not required, but you should definitely have an overall idea for the entire trip. Many hotels have 0 cancellation charges and 0 rupees they take at the time of the booking. So you can choose those hotels, go for the interview. After receiving the visa, you can change your booking at any time. Third question, do I need to insure my trip? Yes, it is mandatory to have an insurance for your entire trip. For more required documents, please visit VFS Global website and do read those carefully. Fourth question, what is the perfect time for Iceland? As I already said, all time is perfect time for Iceland. So it really depends on you what you want to see. If you want to see snow and northern lights, then definitely winter. If you want to explore the landscape and have maximum daylight, then definitely summer. We had visited Iceland at the end of September 2024, which is the shoulder season. And why we chose that time? Because we want to see the northern light and also we wanted to use the daylight for traveling through the entire country. Fifth question. How many days we need for Iceland? We had 14 nights trip in Iceland and we could not cover everything. So the more, the better. But if you are traveling only the golden circle, then definitely you can cover in less time. But let me tell you one thing, you may be going in Iceland for only one time in your life. So please take at least 2 weeks and complete the entire ring road. Sixth question, can we opt for self-driving in Iceland? Definitely yes. We were from India and we did not need any special permit for driving in Iceland. Our licenses were enough for driving in Iceland. It is definitely cheaper and better than any travel company provided tours. And Iceland does not have very good public transport around the country like most other European countries. So self-driving is definitely the best option. Last but most important questions before applying for visa. What is the budget for 14 nights trip at Iceland? It costed around 2.6 lakhs INR for each one of us for 4 persons group. Please note, Iceland is not a cheap country, but you definitely can cut down your budget if you plan properly and use my tips. Travel in force multiple, so the car cost is easily divided and equally divided among all. Also, we were booking Airbnbs with 1 BHK, that means one room, and we were ensuring that we have one extra sofa cum bed in the drawing room. So definitely we are getting 2 beds in one Airbnb every time, which was cutting down our budget a lot. Lastly, food is the most expensive things in Iceland, so it is better to do your own grocery shopping from the supermarket and cook your own food, especially the breakfast and the dinner. For lunch, you can buy some ready to eat food, maybe some wraps or sandwiches from the supermarket. Part 2. Things to know after you have your visa. First question, what are the best websites for hotel booking? For hostel, we used Hostel World. For hotels, we used booking.com. For apartments, we were using Airbnbs. So please read the ratings before your booking. Second question, what all activities you should definitely do and pre-book? We had done a lot of activities in Iceland, like having sumptuous dinner in Reykjavik food tour, soaking in nature baths, horse riding in black sand beaches, having guided tour in lava tunnel, walking on an actual glacier, taking a boat ride in glacial lagoon, and lastly whale watching, which was actually the best. All the activities should be pre-booked. I will give you more details about each one of the activities, as I will provide individual videos on each one of the activities in my coming videos. So please subscribe to my channel for those videos. Special mention here, we did not book any guided tour for auroras. Still we could see auroras in 4 nights. So I'll bring a separate video for that, and also what should be the camera setting for capturing aurora videos. So stay tuned. Third question, what kind of shoes to carry? You have to hike or walk at least 1 to 2 kilometers from the parking lot to any points. There can be water crossing as well, so please wear water resistant shoes all the time. Fourth question, what kind of dresses you should wear? Iceland is known for its notorious wind, but not all the time, so please do accordingly. In the month of September, we needed warmers for both upper and the lower part all the time. Carry water resistant, preferably snow jackets for the top layer, and if you are going very close to any waterfall, you should definitely need raincoat for that. Fifth question, what kind of cars you should book? Iceland has many gravel roads, which they call as F roads. Those especially are in highlands, where 4x4 vehicle is mandatory. So we booked Kia Sportage from Blue Car, which was a really good option in terms of mileage and ride comfort. Our booking price was around 250 ISK and it was fully insured. At the end of the trip, it costed around 1.8 lakhs Indian rupees in total, including the fuel. Sixth question, what kind of credit or debit cards to carry? How much ISK should be taken in cash? We were carrying Scapia, One Card and HDFC Diners as credit cards, and we could use it almost everywhere. But in some remote location, you might need cash. So we were carrying 75,000 ISK approximately. You can convert currency at the airport itself if you have dollars or euros. But if you are having INR, you cannot convert there. So if you are traveling from India, please do convert before going itself. Seventh question, in case you have not received any rented car at airport, how to go to the city from the airport? Flybus is the best way to travel and transfer between Reykjavik airport to the main city. So you can book Flybus ticket from the airport counter itself. It costed around 4,000 ISK and the journey time was 1 hour. Now coming to the third part, things to know while traveling. Most important question, which mobile apps to use? There are few apps which you will require day in and day out, like vedu.is, which is the weather app. Iceland's weather can actually be very bad and kind of unpredictable. So always check the app before you start the drive. Second one is road.is, which shows the live road condition for all the roads across Iceland. For tracking northern lights, you should have My Aurora app installed in your phone. Second question, how to fill petrol from the petrol stations? Iceland has mostly self-operated petrol stations. So it is very important information for all of you because we had a very bad issue there and none of our cards were working in any of the petrol station. So what did we do? We went to N1 petrol station which was always had an attached departmental store with the self-operated joints. So we went to the store, gave our cards to the persons. They could use our card and unlock the petrol station for us and then we filled it up ourselves. So we had to do it all the time. So if you are having the same issue, what to do? Not to panic and follow what I have just said. Last question, is there any app for car parking? Yes, you need to have Parka app installed for big cities as those have space constraints. You can book your slots and pay in the app itself. There are 4 zones, P1 being the costliest and P4 being the cheapest. So P1 will always be close to the city center. For small towns and villages, Parka is not needed. You can simply park in any designated parking spots. That's all for this video. In my next video, I'll be sharing my itinerary with you all. As it is a long itinerary, I might split it into 2 videos. So please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. See you in the next video.